After almost a year of campaigning, tens of millions of big money dollars pouring in like a monsoon. We've got Ron DeSantis after 3 presidential debates where he's had hours upon hours to trounce a bunch of C-list junior varsity Republican candidates. We've let this guy play and play, and he has yet fumbled the biggest primary decrease in popular support I've seen in my short lifetime. But you could probably extrapolate that to Joe Biden's lifetime, frankly. We've seen a guy go from about 40% of the primary supporting him against Trump to like not even 15%. Folks, we're talking about a 14.4% approval rating in the Republican Party to become nominee. Folks, we're checking Real Clear Politics. This guy has fallen all the way down from, what would have been triple digits, basically triple what he had before, to less than 15. And now Nikki Haley's closing in on New Hampshire, Iowa, etc. So it's looking tough. It's looking tough. And other candidates are falling, but these supporters are not going to him. And so when you're talking about a Slythero strategy and a Gario strategy where you look at smaller balls and you tend to subsume them into your largesse, you cannot say that Ron DeSantis is doing a good enough job being a vulture or whatever have you. So whatever 2% of Tim Scott's support is going towards whatever candidate, it's not benefiting DeSantis one iota at all. Anyway, we have a little bit of evidence to show that the guy's about to end his life, that he's about to end everything on the internet. This exact picture is precisely what I'm referring to. How you could ever get a still image of somebody making this expression is just really emblematic of what we're dealing with here. A campaign in which we have a complete dissertation, or again, a complete lacking of regimen, a complete lacking of charisma, a complete lacking of personality. This guy is going to be president. I'm smiling ear to ear because this guy apparently has been in a position to be like, this is literally Andrew Luck from hell. And this is like the sort of Ron DeSantis person. And again, it's not like some random person thought, oh, wow, there's a celebrity politician. Let me meet him. No, it is a guy with the Ron DeSantis hat, a diehard supporter. This is your average DeSantis fan in 2023, folks. This is the problem right here. And again, look at the disposition. First of all, this queer guy is like 6 inches taller than Ron in his lifts. And what's better is that Ron, his posture is bitch made. First of all, the suit that he's wearing is not fitting well. And beyond this, the expression utterly felted. Beyond that, again, look at his hand posture. It looks fucking dead. His hand doesn't even look like it matches the face, by the way. It looks like it's a prosthetic. And so he looks like he doesn't want to be there, and that's fine. I mean, this like cross-dressing looking guy, I mean, he's really disturbing. He's wrapping around. He doesn't hover hand this nigga. He just grabs DeSantis because he's a bitch and he knows it and he can grab him. And when you're an ugly tall guy, they let you do it. This has been a nagging issue. You could say it's like an aching of the heels. This guy has been completely torn at the Achilles with this sort of problem that plagues him. And it has to do with feet. Exactly. He might say, Team DeSantis, the millionaires that work on that campaign, the tens of millions of dollars that gets wasted on Twitter ads by this motherfucker. These people might say, oh, you have a foot fetish. No, I'm just saying you are frauding your hype by a lot. This guy, I made a video about this, so I'm an expert, okay? This guy is wearing cowboy boots with like 3-inch lifts. Like the heel itself is this big. Then you've got, on top of this, inserts inside the fucking heel. Hence why you can see the arch right here. It is a complete disaster. Again, he's boosting his height by at least 4 inches to be 5'11". So the guy's shorter than me. It's crazy. It's crazy. And he just looks uncomfortable. The suit he's wearing is too small for him, even though it's like so bulky. I mean, he has a refrigerator built. He ought to lose 20 pounds. And I'm just being a dick. Now, this has got to be the biggest crock of shit y'all have ever seen, okay? So we have one of the best A-log accounts for Ron DeSantis on Twitter. If you want to follow him, it's Johnny Maga. This guy's one of the best at just making fun of the kid. So Ron DeSantis, again, 45-year-old man. He's over here saying, and this is just ridiculous. You can't believe this guy fucking had the gall to say this. It's just the utter shamelessness. Okay, so to quote this guy, DeSantis says Trump is leading in the polls only because Democrats are going easy on him. The Democrats have indicted Trump 4 times on 91 felony counts. He's the most attacked nigga to ever run for president, obviously. But let's see what the fuck he says to CNN's Jake Tapper, who fucking hates Trump, as if Trump like slept with his wife. Maybe he did.
Are you and your campaign saying that he is long? big results.
My bad. Hey,
Their
hey,
time
sorry.
is undefeated. Donald Trump is not exempt from any of that.
Damn it. Whoops.
And are you and your campaign saying that he has lost his sharpness, his mental acuity, and are you saying he'll lose to Joe Biden?
Well, I wouldn't be running unless I thought that the Democrats would beat Trump if he were the nominee. I mean, they're going very easy on him right now. I mean, they're not saying much. The minute if he were to be the nominee, I mean, you're going to see scorched earth. You're going to see all this stuff brought up from.
Okay, so he's saying that Donald Trump is going to go around and that once he becomes nominee for president, which is a fucking certainty, when this is the sort of competition we're working with, folks, this guy Ron has the fucking gall to say, oh, they're not going hardcore yet. I know they're trying to put him in prison and trying to cancel him every fucking day and to ban him. But no, actually, they're going to go harder and dig up dirt. Nigga, what dirt? The guy's pushing 80. They've been A-locking Trump. They've been on his ass about tax returns, fucking his real estate evaluations, anything they could find. And the best they can do is whatever bullshit about the insurrection or whatever. Okay, well, they're not going hardcore, though. So Ron, who's not been scrutinized at all by the Democrats, somebody who is not under threat of going to jail, is going to tell the nigga that is threatening, is being threatened with prison for life, and what? That, they're not going hardcore enough. Yeah, okay, bullshit. This is ridiculous.
From the past, and the whole election will end up being a referendum on Donald Trump, and Biden will be able to hang out in the basement, and I think he'll be able to get away with it again. Look, when you get to this point, the presidency is not a job for somebody that's pushing 80 years old. I just think that that's something that has been shown with Joe Biden. Father time is undefeated.
Father time is undefeated, but right now it's still Trump's era, nigga. So again, scoreboard.
Donald Trump is not exempt from any of that. I think with somebody like me, you go in, I'm in the prime of my life. I go in day one.
It doesn't fucking look like it.
Serve 2 terms, deliver big results, and get the country moving again. That's what Republican voters want to see.
Are you and your
brother? Okay, so think about it. I'm going to deliver big results, and that's what the American people want to see. Listen. That's not presidential. That is like some fucking substitute teacher being like, I'm going to get the math scores up by 2 percentiles. Okay, thank you, genius. We want transformational leadership. Donald Trump, snake oil salesman, say what you want, but the nigga sounds confident when he says something. I'm going to build a wall and I'm going to make Mexico pay for it. Did he have any clue how that actually worked out? Obviously not, because he didn't actually do it. But sell a dream. That's Riz. Sell a bitch a dream, nigga. What is Ron doing? Nothing. He's just over here like, I'll treat you better. Shawn Mendes ass nigga, head ass nigga. 2017 Shawn Mendes sounding ass bitch. All right, folks, this clip will make you want to question your life decisions. And if you've ever had to do a presentation where you feel a little bit awkward, as if to say like, oh my God, what am I doing? I'm crawling inside of my skin. Okay, well, this is what's going to happen with this grown man running for president. Let's see.
Welcome to another edition of Choose Well 2024. Welcome to another edition of Choose
He swallows. Dude, imagine. We have no idea what program he's on. He's not on Tucker. He's not on Hannity. He's not on Bill O'Reilly. We don't even know what program he's on. And he's still anxious. Again, president, by the way. He's going to totally stand up to Putin. But he's nervous talking to some fucking 60-year-old white guy about politics, which is his fucking job, by the way. Like, I imagine, like, how did he ask out girls to prom? Was he like, and then beyond. Again, when he's coping for anxiety, he makes it so obvious. He goes like, and, the problem is that he's not good looking like me. At least I can like him, you and shit. This guy, Leatherface, God.
Today our special...
Bruh.
We have First Liberty, we have the Family Power, we have First Liberty, we have the Family...
Dude, he's reassuring his hands. How many interviews do you have to do in your middle ages and say, I'm not an anxious little fucking pussywad? That's what he is. Look at him. I'm autistic. I'm talking to a girl. That's him.
And there is a little studio audience here that's made up of team members, board members, some donors, and there is a little studio audience here that's made up of team members, board members, some donors,
He's zoning out. Look at him. He's bored. This is just fucking brutal. I'm blocking his face just to ameliorate the cringe. Fake laugh. Squints eyes. He dropped the smile. You saw that, right? For a split second. Look at him. Look at him. He'll twitch. He's faking the smile completely. He can't even do it right. And then he drops it. Watch. Whoop. Oh, oh, oh. There you go. Back to normal. He's a fucking lizard. Lizard person. It's tough, man. Look at him. Jesus Christ. This is so off-putting. Look at this. Look at this. Dude, he's licking his fucking mouth. That'd be him, though. Wow, he couldn't even adjust his like suit. He just groped at like the general vicinity of where the shirt was. Wow. Oh my god. Bro is nervous as shit.
We believe it's for us.
Guys, we've all seen these videos where a guy is literally being interrogated over whether or not he murdered his own children, right? These JCS inspired sort of police interrogations. But even the people being scrutinized for murder aren't as anxious as Ron DeSantis is about fucking Family Policy Alliance or the Heritage Foundation or First Liberty fucking healthcare. This is the sort of shit that rattles his cage. Oh, he's gonna fight China. How? God damn.
We believe it's...
He's getting A-logged by Sarah Silverman, man. It is fucking tough. Here's another brutal reality check for Ron. Again, so you are a millionaire governor of Florida running for president in Iowa. Okay, where are you going to do interviews? Like big places, even a fucking campaign bus like Obama did in 2007? No, you're going to do interviews on the sidewalk of a strip mall. Folks.
A lot of people, when they talk about Iowa, keep calling it a race for second. Do you believe that to be true? Does that bother you?
Well, people may be trying to do second, not me. I mean, we're in it to win it. You would not have had Governor Kim
Whoa,
Reynolds.
did you hear that double take? We're in it to win it. Yeah, okay, very confident. And again, that's like the most obvious, like sort of like, again, girls are like this, right? Shit test. Okay, well, are you sure you're just in it for so-and-so? You need to be ready to respond with something actually clever and witty, or at least just be talented, okay? That's kind of rare, but still. I mean, you're trying to be president. Have this sort of charisma, please, God. Okay, well, anyhow, so he double takes. Again, the very obvious thing is like, hey, Ron, you're behind Trump in Iowa by like 30 to 40%. Okay, well, so you're just going for second place, right? Well, I'm actually really confident that we're not. Okay.
Had Governor Kim Reynolds endorse us for second. Like, that's not how she rolls.
I mean, that's very clearly how she rolls, if that's exactly what the fuck happened.
She knows that winning Iowa is important, and so that's what we're going to do.
Also, how under-leveraged are you that you're like the male governor of Florida, yet you're kowtowing to the fucking menstrual, menopausal Kim Reynolds of what, governor of Iowa? Oh my God, what a big endorsement. And what has that done for you exactly? This is just a little bit evil, not gonna lie. But basically, these Trump people are just trying to get him to end himself. So people are scientifically proving that he's 5'7". So here he is campaigning for Mitt Romney in like 2002 probably. So again, as a college student, he's over here campaigning for Romney for governor, which again, liberal guy back then. But anyhow, if you look here, this is an 18-inch tall sort of sign. And if you look, what you notice is that, these autists on the internet are fucking brutal. And before he had the $500 cowboy boots with the 6-inch inserts, apparently, according to the sign relative to the rest of his body, you could say that he was 5'7". Okay, so think about it. You're somebody who lies about your height by 4 inches. Now that is ridiculous. If you're gonna lie, you ought to lie by like 2. Okay, 4 is just fucking nuts. All right, that's like if you were to say I'm rocking a 6-inch, but it's a 2. I mean, like you can't even fake that. At least have it be 4 and then round up to 6. No, it's ridiculous, right? Like if I were to lie about my height, I'd say, oh, I'm 5'10". That's a lie. But I mean, closer than fucking 5'7" is to 5'11". I mean, this is just a ridiculous sort of thing. And also his haircut was shit. Oh my God. All right, so to sum it up, Ron DeSantis has been at about 15% of the vote for over a month at this rate. The guy has been slowly losing support, losing mega whale donor after mega whale donor. These people are holding their nose and saying, you know what? Back to the Trump plantation where you fucking belong, where the golden crusted toilets need to be scrubbed by somebody. And it's not going to be me because I'm a mouthpiece. And I got to say, that Donald Trump is going to win the primary. Huge. And you know what? DeSantis is a worse adversary than I could have ever expected. And I always hated that nigga, but I was so right. And beyond this, Ron is getting mogged by 50-year-old Nimrata Haley, who's kind of cute. So that's tough. It's tough. It's tough. It's going to be a cold winter out there in Iowa and New Hampshire for Ron. And it's kind of pathetic. It's tough. Sad. Okay. See y'all in the next video. Adios.